Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Peets. I'm going to be your art teacher via Google Classroom, which is lots of fun. Um, Actually, to be honest with you, I really miss my classroom very much. I like getting my hands dirty, and I really want to get into my materials and teach you guys how to make art with my stuff. And yes, I do miss that one a lot. Right now, I have some color wheel examples that I'm going to show you, and you'll see this attached to your Google Classroom as well. I just want to very briefly go over really what a color wheel is, and then sort of what I'm looking for the assignment. So a color wheel is basically it's just like a series of colors that are in a very specific order. Um, so that it helps you understand to make color choices. All right. And then at the end of this week, I'm going to actually show you guys how to use Google Drawing File to make one of these, but we'll get to that later. All right. So as you can see, my mouse is moving right here. This is yellow. And then I have yellow, green, green, blue, blue, violet, violet, red, 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 orange, orange, yellow, orange. Okay, so it has to be in that very specific order. So a good way to kind of see this is the primary colors are yellow, red, and blue, and they sort of form this like triangle here. It's a very equal looking triangle. So those are your primary colors. You always have to have red, yellow, and blue. Then in between, let's say yellow and red, in between this, in the very middle is orange, right? Because if you paint with red and yellow and mix them, you will get orange, okay? Then an upside down triangle, you would see orange, green is over here, and violet is over here. So this upside down triangle of colors is your secondary colors. Okay, so again, if we look at the primaries, yellow and blue, what do you get when you mix yellow and blue? You get green, which is right in between them. And then the same thing for blue and red, you get violet if you mix blue and red. I don't care if you say purple or violet, that's how I was trained. And then the other colors that are in between, those are called your tertiary colors, or I believe you Henley students learned it as intermediate colors. So in between yellow and orange is yellow orange. In between yellow and green is yellow green. You have blue green, you have blue violet, you have red violet, red orange, yellow orange. So there are those other six tertiary colors that are included. And color wheels, they all look different. There's no one perfect color wheel. But they all have that same thing in common, is where they have that very specific order. And again, you could see, that there's a lot of different colors here, but it's the same general idea. Okay, and then I want to show you something really cool. So these are objects that from home that people, I saw some students do this. They took colored objects and they aligned them in sort of a wheel shape to match the color wheel. So you have your reds and you have your oranges, and then it goes to your yellows and greens, and then blues, and then violets, and you can see how it goes into that order. So you want to you can take any objects at home, form them into this wheel, and then take a picture of it. Here's another example, which again, you'll see this. Okay, they just kind of line these things up, but you could see that there's this sort of rainbow order, but they did follow the color wheel. So you got your reds, your oranges, your yellows, then your greens, your blues, your violets, and it starts all over again. So if you choose to do this, just get a bunch of objects at home. You don't even have to use a bunch of different objects. I've seen people take, like, if you have a pack of colored pencils, and you can have them all sort of pointing in the middle and have them in a wheel shape, and you can take a picture of that. If you happen to have any paints or markers, if you want to use that to make a wheel, that's totally cool. I will absolutely accept that. The reason why I give these options of doing objects is because maybe not everybody has paint at home, and I'm not going to have you guys go out in public and buy Art supplies, that's just, I'm not going to have you do that. Plus, art supplies are really expensive. So here's what is required of you. You can either line objects into a color wheel fashion and take a picture of it, or you could paint a color wheel, or you can use color pencils or markers. Once you're done, take a picture of it with your cell phone and upload it onto Google Classroom. You should have the app on your phone. And upload it onto this assignment and then turn it in. All right. That's going to be really important for me to be able to see what work that you've done. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, you know to email me. And remember, my email is tpeitz@clarkschools.org. Sometimes students don't send me emails because they misspell my name. And then some poor sap named Timothy Pites or something like that is getting all my strange emails from you. So yeah, or you can comment to me on Google Classroom. I'm going to be behind my computer all day, so you guys can totally ask me questions and all that kind of stuff. I will say though, I'm sorry that these are the circumstances of how you're going to be learning art. I am absolutely doing the best that I can to try and get you guys to do some really cool stuff, and I promise that you will. All right, so that is all for now, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.